Good morning, beautiful people. It's Aisha B here once again, but I'm here on social media trends on the weekend show. I'll be sharing with you stories that made rounds on social media, and this time around I'm going to include some of the opinions of true Nigerians online. But let's get right straight into serious business now on the things that are trending on social media. I have first of all the graphic here of the governor of Bauchi State, Mr. Ganduje, Alhaji Ganduje, who basically says that right now the country is in disarray, and he's blaming it on the APC party. We have other tweets, of course, from other political heads, and there's also other political heads here. We have another tweet from the former special advisor of the media aid in Governor States. Take a look at this in Kano State, for the governor of Kano State. Let's take a look at this right here because there's so much to share with you all today. There are things happening right now in the country that has made so many Nigerians uncomfortable and also unhappy. We have a tweet from him here who basically he's stating what happened to the foil and who is going to be held responsible. And currently right now there's nobody who seems to have been held responsible. As you all know, the hardship in Nigeria, the fuel lines, there's so much chaos, guys. It's also on Twitter, and they're sharing to us here as Nigerians what is going on. We have another tweet here from a very special, influencer on the Twitter space, who is known as Mr. Macaroni, who also calls out to the government to help those in need, us Nigerians who have ASU strike happening. We have fuel scarcity as well. So many things that happen right now in Nigeria is also on the Twitter space, and we are all feeling this both back and front, if that's okay to say. Going on to our next tweet, of course, which also brought a bit of a comical side. You can trust Nigerians to also always make jokes in between these hard times. We have here who he mentioned about the ASU strike. The Twitter user here basically just said, of course, he's at home because of the strike, and he has his younger siblings who are calling him to wash the dishes and so on. You can imagine how crazy that must be. So it's not a surprise that we have the president of Nigeria who issued an apology during the week. I cannot leave that out because he can see what is going on. The president, Muhammad Buhari, actually issued an apology through his media aide, Shehu Garba, on the Twitter spaces, and he is calling out to Nigerians to accept his apology and to know that he can see the wrongs that are happening in the country, and he looks forward to trying to fix them. In the next statement he had, of course, everybody has access to this. Go ahead and check it out online. About 4 pages about what the president said about the current state of the nation. So honestly, guys, there's a lot going on. It's taking so much from me right now because I know what it takes to be a normal Nigerian living these hard times. So don't forget, we are here with you, and I am willing to always hear and always put our voices out on the map. Going on to our next story, of course, for today, I have a few tweets to share with you, of course, about the apology from the president. Let's take a look at that. I have a few tweets here. One angle is, of course, thanking the president. Another angle of the president also saying he should keep his apology, from the Twitter user called T Banks. He says, "Keep your apology, Mr. President UK." We have another reaction here from another Twitter user who brought on another angle, which is different from this one. And he basically said, "Thank you, Mr. President. We accept your apology," coming from official Petty, if that's correct. And we have another comment underneath who basically is he's actually going after this young man who actually gave out his own opinion. So guys, there's a lot of things going on right now in Nigeria. But of course, I can't leave out the other side of the entertainment, which I'll take us right into here. We have Genevieve Inaji, who is, of course, the current, current richest, most Nollywood. She has loads of money, guys. Keep it easy and keep it straightforward. She's actually going through a hard time, it may seem, because she posted a video on social media. We're not sure what this means, but we are very worried about what it could possibly do. Take a look at this video, guys.
It's just a dream. Please, please, wake up, wake up, wake up.
I also don't know what that means. We're looking forward to hearing from Genevieve. Hopefully she gives us what this possible post can mean. I mean, is she a Muslim now? Are we looking at, some type of allergy coming into her life? We're not very sure. But let's go on to our next story. Of course, we have David O, who his background, and he's telling us, he's promising Nigerians what we all love the most, money. He took to Twitter to share with us that he will be gifting 20 lucky Nigerians 20 million naira. I'm not very sure how he plans to execute this, but it all started off from him clearing his Lamborghini, he said. He also mentioned on Twitter to his fans that you don't know how much he has spent to clear his Lambo. I mean, in these hard times, David, why mention such an luxurious luxury gift? But I think he decided to take it back, and he now says he wants to give 20 million to 20 Nigerians. That's a pretty big amount, but we're looking forward to how he's going to do this. We've not yet heard news about if it's happening already, but he did say he will do that. Seems like Davido was still in the gifting spirit because he did gift another friend of his called Santos a very, very nice chain. Take a look at this, guys.
In the class, who they check out?
Egbe.
So now some people also.
They know now. Who they breathe? I appreciate my boss.
I'm not sure how much that costs, but we all know how big David does. Go big or go home. All right, moving on to our last story for today. Of course, a little bit of shade was thrown to our favorite African giant, Burna Boy. His ex-girlfriend, Steph London, actually went on social media during the week and actually kind of gave him a bit of a shade. I don't know if it's a part of the monkey or it's a part of him being the African giant. I'm not very sure. But guys, take a look at this video that she did have. As you do know, they've been dating, or they were dating, and now we all know that they're not, based on what Burna Boy put out on social media. Take a look at this video right here of what Steph London said.
No, I'm talking to you and you're not listening, and you're not really even saying much. And it's like, I can't really do this no more. George, see what I'm saying? You're not even listening to me. You're there eating a carrot. George, you're not listening to me. I need more affection. I need some more time from you, and you're not giving it. See what I'm saying with you? This is why I broke up with you the last time. Because this is how you act.
Honestly, I also found it so funny. I wonder why they broke up now. I'm wondering seriously. But that's all I've got for you guys on entertainment. But I've got more for you right here in the studio. I've got someone here with you, of course, a live guest, who will be showing us a bit of what she does. But we're going to learn a bit more about her today. Can I quickly welcome Nono? Hello, good morning.
Hi, good
How are you
morning.
doing?
I'm fine,
you
thank
look so
you.
beautiful. Okay, so
Thank
I'm going to have you
you.
over here. Just move to the side a bit. There we go. I think that's perfect. So how are you doing today?
I'm so glad to be here. I have a very
thank you.
busy day, and this is like the first thing I have to do, and I'm so
Definitely,
excited.
you know, the morning show, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to be singing for us, or what are you going to be doing for us today?
Well, chit chat, you know, a little chit chat, and I'm going to sing one of my favorite songs. It helps me. It's like an affirmation song, you know. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to sing.
Okay,
today.
so now you guys know why I rushed us through all the social media stories.
Yeah.
So tell me more about yourself, you know. So why did you start, music? It's a
Music.
long journey, and tell me more about that.
You know, when people say, I started when I was in primary school, that's also sort of my story.
Oh, wow.
I started playing the keyboard when I was in primary school. And then I fell in love with singing, and I didn't feel like I could make it a career up until 2019. But then now we're here, and I'm excited.
4 years ago?
Yes,
Wow.
I'm so happy.
So how do you know now this can be a career? You know, what happened? How do you know now you can make the big shebang from singing?
Like I thought, because I'm a businesswoman as well. I studied
Awesome.
business.
Wow.
So I felt like, okay, I'm going to be doing business and then doing music on the side. Then I realized that the music industry is so big and there's so many opportunities to, if it's money I'm looking for, there are so many opportunities
Exactly.
here.
That money thing I said, you should probably have Davido kind of,
You know, you can. Yeah, so there's so many opportunities in the music industry. So I have a company, but like I push my music first because that's like my first love.
Yeah, that's so awesome. So what kind of music do you do? There's R&B, there's soul, and then of course there's gospel, which I've spoken to so many gospel artists on this platform.
Yeah.
So what about your genre?
Personally, I don't like to put myself in a box, but then as an African, I say anything I'm doing is Afro this, right? So I do like Afro rock ballads, Afro soul, Afro pop, you know.
What about Afro rap?
No, I don't rap.
Wow, that would have been such a surprise.
I know, right? I should learn.
Definitely.
But I
So
don't know how to
I'll
rap.
look up to you on that. So what about where we can find you or your social media before I let you do a little something for us?
Yes, so you can find me at everywhere: YouTube, Instagram, Apple Music, Spotify, everywhere. Nunu Eluma, NUNUELUMA.
All right, Nunu.
Yeah.
All right, got it. Thank you so much. So I'll let you do your thing, but that's all I've got for us on social media trends, guys. Follow me at Aisha B, and don't forget to follow the Weekend Show at Weekend Show NG. Take it away, Nunu.
Thank you. So this song is called Rise Up, because it's like a word of affirmation, and I'm doing a cappella for you today. So here it goes. You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round. You can stop that fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, move mountains, and I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the aches, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. That's how I'm going to stop for today. Thank you so much.